Hello and welcome to IFFI News. We bring to you the latest happenings at the film fest. But first, let's have a look at the day's headlines. Sala Buddha film is a tale of human values and generosity.
Actually, all the old people think younger generation as stupid, and younger generation think old generation as stupid.
Story is what excites the actor to do a film, says Sky Poche star Rajkumar Rao. And women have started making inroads, especially in creative areas, conclude women directors. Now the top happenings at IFFI on Monday. The director of Odia film Sala Buddha, Sabya Sachi Mohapatra, lamented that younger ones look at elderly people as liability. Speaking at media interaction on Monday during the 44th IFFI, Mohapatra said he feels that they are a great resource for leading the society. Sala Buddha has a subtle message for the present past-paced, uncaring society. He said that the film is a tale of human values and generosity.
Actually, all the old people think younger generation as stupid, and younger generation think old generation as stupid. But the older people, they want to share their experiences with the younger generation. Nobody is there to hear them. But when society faces any problem, family faces any problem, they are the person who solves the problem. And in a review, it is found that by the year 2035, in every 4 person, there will be an old man or woman. So now it is the time we should treat them as a great advising force in our society, so that the society will change. In this film, Sala Buddha, the protagonist, he always preaches, be positive in life. Don't worry for adversity. Stress or strain. And he is a sacrificing person. All through he sacrifices all his wealth. He is a village head for the people. And people think him stupid. He's spending all the money, including his wife. But his point of view is, no. By giving money, nobody becomes poor. Seeing all this situation and his positiveness towards his life and the love of people towards him, he finally awarded him with more lands and more villages. And now, to my good luck, the invitations are coming for abroad film festivals. It has already entered in Indonesia Film Festival, Jakarta.
When Chetan Bhagat's novel turned to movie, three faces shot to fame. One of them was Rajkumar Rao, who had earlier acted in films like Raghini MMS and Shaitan. A film reporter, Sachin Surlikar, and video journalist Tulsidas Chari spoke to Rajkumar on various aspects, from choosing a film to his next projects.
44th इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल और मेरे साथ एक ऐसे एक्टर है, जब भी इनकी एक्टिंग में देखता हूँ तो ऐसे लगता है कि ये वो कैरेक्टर प्ले नहीं कर रहे, वो कैरेक्टर जी रहे हैं. यस, मेरे साथ है राजकुमार राव जी. हाय सर, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड, हाउ आर यू?
सर, सबसे पहले आपने इतने सारे फिल्म्स किए लाइक LSD, उसके बाद में रागिनी MMS, शैतान. कुछ हट के रोल है इन फिल्मों में. तो आप जब स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ते हैं और आपको रोल जब ऑफर किया जाता है, तो सबसे पहले आप क्या देखते हैं और कैसे सिलेक्ट करते हैं?
सबसे पहले मैं स्टोरी देखता हूँ, मतलब वो स्टोरी कैसी है, वो कितना मुझे एक्साइट कर रही है एज एन एक्टर। उसके बाद मेरा कैरेक्टर कैसा है उसमें, मैं कितना कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहा हूँ एज एन एक्टर। तो ये दो चीज़ें हैं। फिर उसके बाद बहुत चीज़ें हैं, कौन प्रोडक्शन हाउस है, बिकॉज अच्छे रिलीज़ होनी चाहिए अच्छे से, बट स्टोरी सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है।
और मैंने देखा था सर एक फिल्म में शैतान खास करके जब आपने पुलिस का रोल किया तो बहुत सूट कर रहा था सर, एकदम ऐसे दिख रहा था कि अरे यार शायद मैंने इन्हें हमारे यहाँ पे भी देखा है, ऐसे एक रोल आपने प्ले किया था। तो वो कैसे क्या मैनेज, मतलब क्या स्टडी होती है आपके इसके पीछे?
ऑनेस्टली यार, मतलब पता नहीं मुझे भी क्या होता है, मैं बस स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ता हूँ, कैरेक्टर देखता हूँ, और कुछ लगता है मुझे कि शायद ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए, और मैं ट्राई करता रहता हूँ सेट पे जाकर। तो कुछ ऐसा पता नहीं मुझे भी, आई थिंक इट जस्ट कम्स टू मी नेचुरली।
सर आप थिएटर भी करते हैं, तो इसका क्या फ़ायदा होता है फिल्में जब करते हैं थिएटर के? एक्चुअली थिएटर करने के बाद जब फिल्में करते हैं बहुत अच्छा उनका एक्सपीरियंस और बहुत अच्छे आउटकम आता है। तो आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है इसमें?
मैंने थिएटर दिल्ली में किया था मेरी ग्रेजुएशन के साथ साथ 3 साल। उसके बाद तो थिएटर करने का मौका नहीं मिला है, फिर मैं फिल्म इंस्टीट्यूट चला गया था पूना में। वहाँ मैंने फिल्म एक्टिंग की ट्रेनिंग ली। तो आई थिंक मैं हमेशा से प्रिपेयर था एक फिल्म एक्टर बनने के लिए, क्योंकि इसलिए कारण था कि मैं FTI गया था, बस मैं NSD चला जाता। तो वही एक रीज़न था FTI जाने का। और अभी पर यह कि थिएटर आपका एक बेस बहुत अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग कर देता है, आपके इमोशंस को बहुत आप काम करते हो अपने इमोशंस पे बहुत ज़्यादा। तो आई थिंक वो एक बहुत हेल्प करता है एज एन एक्टर।
सर जो है वो टाइक्वांडो भी सीख रहे थे, साइकिल भी किया है उन्होंने, तो उसका कुछ फ़ायदा हुआ सर आपके फिल्म करियर में भी?
नहीं, अभी तक तो मार्शल आर्ट्स का फ़ायदा नहीं हुआ है, बस ये है कि वो अपने फिटनेस में काम आती है। तो एक मेरा जो स्ट्रेंथ लेवल है वो थोड़ा अच्छा है, तो वो उसमें ज़रूर काम आती है। अदरवाइज़ अभी तक तो फिल्मों में मैंने मार्शल आर्ट्स नहीं किया है।
और अभी आपने कुछ नए कमिटमेंट दिया है, न्यू कोई प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे हैं, उनके बारे में कुछ बता सकते
अभी क्वीन आ रही है फरवरी में, कंगना और मैं हैं उसमें। फिर एक सिटी लाइट्स फिल्म है जिसकी शूट हम शुरू करने वाले हैं अभी फ्रॉम फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ दिसंबर।
हैं? और शाहिद जो आपकी फिल्म आ चुकी है, लेटेस्ट फिल्म है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा कुछ बता सकते
शाहिद अभी रिलीज़ हुई थी, बहुत ही अच्छा रिस्पांस रहा, लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई, लोगों ने बहुत प्यार दिया फिल्म को, मुझे बहुत प्यार दिया। और बहुत ही दिल से बनाई थी हमने फिल्म, बहुत ही ईमानदार फिल्म है। तो वही लोगों को वो दिखते हैं ईमानदारी फ्रेम में, स्क्रीन पर, और लोग रिएक्ट करते हैं उस पर। बहुत अच्छा लगता है एज एन एक्टर। आई थिंक वही एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट है जो आप चाहते हैं।
Although the film industry is male dominated, women have started making inroads, especially in creative areas like direction and screenwriting. Four accomplished women directors discussed on the topic female representation and gender discrimination during a press conference at IFFI.
Migration as um, movement of people by force, or movement by desire, or movement by necessity. So all the three different types of migrations that we have. I started a long time ago, and at the time when in Greece we had, it was the experience of having people coming to our country, immigrants, was quite new. But because of it took a long time to be made and to raise the money, etc., things were changing, and I had to change the script and adapt it to different present circumstances. So it has been transformed over the years and became what it is now.
It's about the life of all the extras, okay, in the Philippines, in Philippine cinema and television. But it focuses on the life of one extra, one day in the life of a bit player. When she starts, how she starts her day, with a call time, the text from a telephone booking her to go to a location shoot, and the story unfolds and unfolds as it is set against the shooting, the taping of a soap opera. Soap opera is a big thing in Philippine television. So in this movie, what's groundbreaking about this is that this is the first movie ever produced in Philippine cinema that tackles lives of extras, because extras in our country, in Philippine cinema and television, are treated very lowly. Okay, so it is quite courageous for the writers and the director and the producers to be able to come up with this movie.
It's called What They Don't Talk About When They Talk About Love, and it actually tells a story about teenage love. It is quite different because I think teenage love is different from love that we know, like, you know, maybe like mother and child is very different. This teenage love usually are very superficial, and it is set in a school for the visually impaired in Indonesia. So it's exploring the senses, these teenagers falling in love when they're not being able to see and or to hear.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Director of Rogers Media in Toronto, Paritosh Mehta, expressed his views on ethnic community and its fusion. He was speaking at a press conference on documentary filmmaking. He also shared his observation on considering Goa for documentary. A report by Rohit Wadkar.
I work for Omni Television. It's a part of Rogers Broadcasting Media in Canada. Omni Television is a division of Rogers Broadcasting Media. Rogers is a big cable company, big cable telecom company. Omni Television broadcasts programs in about over 40 languages on an annual basis. It's important to note that Canada is a country of immigrants, and in Canada we speak more than a dozen languages. The main languages are English and French, but apart from that, many ethnic communities have programs in their own languages, and that's something that Omni has a niche in its own, provides programs in those languages that are available. People, when they come to Canada, they try to maintain their own culture, but over a period of time, it's bound to happen. Fusion is bound to happen, and that's healthy evolvement. People don't lose their original culture. People don't lose their values, but over the period of time, you evolve. You take the best of both the worlds, and you continue on from there. And stories are same. We've done various stories that look at the whole degree of identity. People come with a identity, and then you over a period of time you take citizenship, you take other citizenships, but you evolve. That's not to say you don't keep your Indianness in you. You become a hyphenated identity that is Indo-Canadian or Indian American. That's how it is. But the Indian is first and foremost. You still have the Indian in you. We've had Sikh immigration in Canada for over 150 years. So think about this. You have early Sikh immigration dates end of 1900s. Then you have early 20th century and now 21st century. I have been in Vancouver and to homes that speak the Punjabi dialect that people in Punjab don't speak anymore. I mean, that goes to show you how people have kept true to their identity, but have also moved in with times as well. I think Goa is a fantastic place for any place for that matter. Is a great place for documentary stories. Goa is no different. There's so many stories happening here, so many events happening over here. Goa is changing. It's not static. My last visit to Goa was 8 years ago. Since then, Goa has changed so much. I see so many opportunities for stories over here that I would love to do more stories over here.
The system adopted by the organizers of 44th IFFI for issuing tickets to delegates for movies is causing a lot of confusion. Prudent caught up with the film buffs and asked them, what are your views on ticketing system this year? This is what they had to say.